What's up, everyone? Welcome back. In our last episode, we ended off with expanding our farm, getting a little bit of carrot storage put in, and since then, I moved this lumberjack over here. Obviously, all these are harvested, so there's no point in having them sit over there. I did build some more housing up top, and I moved our water wheels because you remember our one right here was maxing out at about 35. And these are about 100 apiece. This one's 130, this one's 90, with a total of 225 combined versus 30. So, obviously these aren't connected, so we are going to need to unlock our platform, and we're going to have to platform this in and throw some power shafts in. And we could have unlocked the high power shaft, dropped it into the river, and brought it back up, but I'd rather do it this way. Then, if we need to, we can delete to throw another water wheel in and expand on what we have. So, once that's done, we will have this back up and running. I did put a storage in here, and we did grow our population a bit, so I had to throw another water pump in with 2 more storages. And yeah, I added a little strip of trees here, but I haven't done a whole lot else. So now that we have our platforms unlocked, we can go ahead and actually utilize these upper lodges. So we will throw our stairs, I think. Maybe we will go ahead and throw them right here for now. Or do we want to put them in the middle? I really want to put them here. That's going to require moving the bed. I think we're just going to go ahead and do. And then we will go ahead and demolish our 2 medical beds and relocate those to let's see. We can throw them right here. And then we just need to get our paths in, path all this, and a path there. And that will connect those 4. And we are just short on planks, which is going to be a real problem, being as we are out of planks. So we have 1 spare for now. This isn't exactly how I wanted to do this, but I suppose we will go ahead and demolish this, this, and these 2, and we'll just throw our power wheel in there for the time being. And I actually need to remove this and this, which will allow us to get our path wrapped around here. Oh wait, no I don't. There we go. So we need to prioritize that. We have beavers doing nothing, so that should get filled immediately. Kind of backwards. Make power to install power, but I guess that's how it has to be done. So with our 3 remaining, I opened up the other science hut, or the inventor hut. We can probably throw another one back in the farm. And we will throw 1 back in the district center. And then we were talking about doing something up here. I was thinking on it. Well, a water dump is kind of what I wanted to do. I think we will just go with the irrigation tower. And maybe we can play with the water dump down the road. So ideally, probably going to want to stick this somewhere in there, I think. And then we'll place it there. And we'll go ahead and we'll just carry this path over, throw it there. And then we need another farmhouse. I think I kind of want to do some sort of farm design over here, if that makes any sense. So I'm thinking we throw that there. Or do we want to put it over here like this? Hmm. Yeah, I think for now we're just going to put it here. And then once that's done, it requires 2 water every hour. And between these two, we'll basically have a pump dedicated to just this. I'm going to drop the working day down a little bit. See, our trees are starting to come in. I actually need to mark those. Mark. And we're going to leave kind of a little strip there just for pretties. And I did kind of get the tip to have the trees around here and this design from another YouTuber. I don't remember his name, but he does have a tips and tricks video for like lodging and aesthetics type stuff. I'll see if I can find that again and I'll leave it either in the comments or in a card up top so you can check that out after this. But did I throw a path on the roof? Is that what that is? I did. Don't know how I managed that. We have 4 beavers growing. So once that is done, I think we're probably going to need to start looking at getting another water pump put in. I guess if I want this dam done, I should probably path over to it, huh? And like I said, we're going to start moving away from blueberries, at least where they were at spawn. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and delete this chunk of them. Because that leaves these up here and kind of this little bit here, which should be more than enough to keep storage filled with our carrots. But that allows us to kind of build the way we need to and not worry so much about redoing everything. So we will get that carried straight across. Get our path in there, 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 and there. You can see they are already starting on this dam. We should have plenty of logs. 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 40, 60, 80. We should have plenty of logs, I believe, to get that done. Actually, I should probably bump the priority on that just so they aren't building all of these platforms and stuff over here for the housing, which we do need the stairs to at least utilize what is already done. And then we will probably want to have our own dedicated water storage here, I believe. So maybe we will go ahead and where do we want to put this? Maybe we put it on the back side of this house, like this. And obviously we have to path to it. So we are kind of filling our farm area here. Actually, I want to come around this way is what I want to do. So we can go ahead and get rid of this. Cool. So then we have a water storage there. They did not quite get this done, which kind of sucks. This is going to be a 4-day drought. And I guess ideally, well, once we get this done, this will solve our pumping issue, so we won't have to move our pumps over here. And I really, I wish I would have recorded this. The water pump that we had here, it was making, I believe, 35, 40 horsepower in the last video. Well, we went through the first drought, or I suppose I did, while I was waiting to gather some material, and it was down here just spinning, making upwards of 130 horsepower on its own with no water flow, anything like that. So I'm not sure if that was some weird glitch in this corner or if the water is somehow circulating over here or what was going on with that, but either way, these are more ideal and then just having the backup power wheel for now. And again, I did forget to slow things down. They are full of logs. We are just waiting on planks at this point. So hopefully they get these moved over there rather quickly and we can start our farm. And we're not quite going to clip this, so we might actually end up moving this farm, just all of it back here, and then just getting rid of this for the time being until we can kind of get this built up. Maybe we'll look at some sort of aqueduct running back here just as a fail safe to that if we for some reason can't pump enough water. And you can see we are probably going to have an issue. We are down to 45 water with 2.5 days left. So we are probably going to have some beavers becoming dehydrated pretty quickly. And they are not running planks here, so I don't think I need to worry about that stealing any water. I guess for now, we don't really have any reason to just sit and watch, so I'll speed things up. You can see him over here just chilling, waiting for all our bushes to die off in 7 days. Looks like the housing was finished up. Yep, this is empty. We have 5 empty beds, so we will need to look at expanding again soon, but I think for now we have 30 beavers. We're only losing a couple due to age. We lost Angie and Uduebo replaced his spot. Jonakovo? I don't even know. I'd like to know who came up with these names. Olkeneth? These are some wild names. This is I'm not even gonna try anymore. I'm just butchering the hell out of these. But there we are. We are out of water. At least we have food. Guess that's a positive issue to be having, is running out of water instead of food, because I do believe for some reason I want to say that hunger runs out faster than thirst does. I think they can last longer without water than they can with food, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But we can see they're all thirsty now. We are finishing up our drought here. And our dam is almost done, so that's going to work out really well. I guess we could probably start looking at getting our gears built up. We are going to need those in the future, which is going to require some redesigning of this. I think honestly what I'm going to do over here, so I'm just going to go ahead and demolish all this stuff. There's really no need for a couple trees over here. And what that'll do is allow me to get rid of this. And being as this is now empty, I'm just going to go ahead and trash that. And then we are going to do some repathing over here. I think really what we're going to do, we're going to throw our gear. Well, we are struggling to keep up with planks. These are 50, that's 120. How much are we making? We're making 90, 30. We're making about 200, give or take, I think. So we are making roughly enough to support another plank factory, or lumber mill, I guess it's called, and a gear workshop as well. And then we'll just go ahead and path those in. Actually, we're going to do a little pretty. We're going to carry this straight across and we'll just do doorways. Right, yep. And then, for the time being, we'll just wrap this back around, and that will be any extra power we need. The wheel should feed all the connected buildings, which should be good. We did get this dam done, which works great. And it does look like they're going to pop that irrigation tower up pretty quickly. Yep, one plank. So now that we have 4 beavers, I'm thinking we're probably going to need some more water pumps. And it might be worthwhile to start looking at upgrading to our medium tanks, which is where our gears come in at. So we're going to unlock those. And really, the main purpose of that is you have 300 in a 3x3 area, or a 2x2 area, versus 120 with these little tanks that only hold 30. So once we get, go ahead and select that for water. Once we can get this going and get it stocked back here, we will get rid of these tanks and get some large ones put in. And yeah, that should hopefully solve our water issue. We're going to prioritize these because that is an issue with the irrigation tower, is it'll pop up, run out of water, and then die off. So I suppose we could pause that until we have our stockpiles filled, and then we will go ahead. I think what we're going to do is our forester, I do believe, yes, he reaches over here, not quite as far as I would like. Actually, we'll leave it alone for now. We'll just go ahead and deal with our farm. We will get our carrots put in. Probably do something like this. And we'll come over here with them. And then we will throw our potatoes. I think that reached this far. Did it not? Still check. Yep, that is exactly where it reached. And then we'll go ahead and step this back, carry it in here. Then we'll fill this in for now with potatoes. One more. No, should be all good as soon as we get our storages filled. You can see they're working on these down here. And with 4 of them, they should fill pretty quick. I do not like that at all, so we're going to kill this. There we go. And we are starting to make gears. Our planks are coming. I should probably rebuild that gear store, or that plank storage. Now the question is, do I want to put it over here? Keep everything central, or do I want to keep all of our more industrial stuff over here? I think what I'm going to do is probably, for now, I think I'm going to start throwing storages back here for those items. And we missed a little guy here. Whoops. Just got rid of them all. Yeah, so we need a large pile for our planks, and then we need a warehouse for the um, gears. There we go. So I'm thinking what I'm gonna do here is actually just go ahead and remove this and slap it right on the back side of this. And then we will connect our path like this, wrap it around and over. Then that will be for our planks. This will be for our gears. That should pop up. There it is. How are these doing? Empty and empty. We are short on food. We really need to get this going. Those are all filled. I think we should be okay to get this going now. And with 9 more, it might be time to start thinking about getting our hauling post put in. Now, I think I'm going to throw this right here for now. Keep it close to the district center, kind of close to everybody over here in their little living quarters. Once that's done, that should help us with our resource distribution greatly. See, they're getting everything planted over here, which is great. And once these start popping up and being harvested, we'll probably get rid of this. And maybe we will start doing some like terrace farming. Maybe bump it up here. I'm not sure actually. Does so irrigation? No, so well, if we put it up here, that would actually work out pretty well. We could stick it right there, and that would pretty much capture everything we have left. So if we put it there, yeah, I think we'll probably end up throwing it in right in here, more than likely, somewhere in this area, and we'll expand our farm upwards. For right now, we are not having really any issues with logs. They're pretty much full. Starting to build our storages up of these, but it might be worthwhile to consider expanding our forest for the future. So, for later game, we will need what is it called? I believe it comes from a tapper shack. And what that does is that gathers pine resin, which you can then turn into treated logs, treated planks. The other thing it does is with maples, and I'm not actually sure where this is, it will gather maple syrup, I believe. Yep, it'll gather maple syrup. And I haven't actually paid any attention to see what that's used for. I assumed it would have been in food. Okay, so it goes with the bakery. But then the other thing we need to look at is science. Yes. We want to do bots, we will need a refinery, which I do believe is food or syrup and sunflowers that makes batteries. Is that what that is? I have not gotten to late game, so we are going to have to struggle through that together. I'm not quite sure what any of it is actually for. Is it anything in landscaping? Paths. Oh, and I guess while we're in here, I did throw on a platform mod and then a ladder mod. I don't believe these are included. They might be, but the reason for the ladder mod is I was trying to build up a lot, and running stairs up a large platform really sucks. So I got the ladder mod. I don't know if we'll actually end up using it in this one. I think I'm gonna kind of structure things a little differently, but I did want to point it out. Other than that, everything is just the vanilla game. Um, Obviously, I don't have like creative mode or dev tools on or anything like that. So we are struggling for real. No importing materials or anything like that. Quick build. And it does look like our farm is fully planted and it's growing away. There is our third drought coming in. And we might actually need to consider building another log storage. Planks, good. Gear's good. We are really struggling with food right now, and I guess with 30 beavers, it's probably understandable. Yeah. Hmm. Maybe for the time being, just so water is not an issue. How many gears we have? Not enough yet, I don't think. We need 20. But with the drought coming, I don't want to screw with our water situation just yet. So I think what we're going to do, it's actually what we're going to have to do, is we're going to need to build more storages. We have a carrot storage, but we do not have a um words are hard. Can't even think what I'm trying to say. Um Potato storage. Don't know why that was so difficult. So we don't have a potato storage. Um I kind of want to stack these, but I didn't really allow myself an easy way to do that. So I think what I might do is just stick it. I'm not sure. Maybe we stick it right there for the time being. Don't really want to though. Um, I do suppose we could just stick it over here, maybe? Maybe we can do something cool over there. So let's see. We do something like, I don't really know what I want to do. I'm trying to think of how I want to do this without moving everything, but I also want to kind of do some cool design stuff with them. So I'm almost wondering, I don't know. This is probably a stupid idea, but one, two, three, we're going to get rid of those. And then we're going to stick this in here like that. And then we will make that for our potatoes. They're there. And to kind of match this, the farmhouse has the roof on it versus kind of this flat building. I am actually going to unlock the 2x3 roof and throw that on there. It's not expensive to build or anything, so it's not horrible. I really wish, I mean, actually, I guess we could do kind of like an overhang with these. We just have to put platforms up. Um, I don't want to expand our population yet. We are struggling with food as it is. They are really not dying of old age, obviously, with the minimal benefits. That's kind of surprising. They don't have any grilled potatoes, nothing yet, just kind of basic needs. But now that we have that done, we're probably going to want to get a grill in. And I think we will find a way to throw these up top. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I'm struggling with this pretty bad. Let's see here. So we have a potato storage over there. We need, I do suppose that I could do something. I'm going to go ahead and pause things. See if I throw that in there. I didn't mean to put that one there. And then we throw our medium warehouse back here. And then we take our grill. I guess we could put our grill there. We can go ahead, take this storage, get rid of it, and get rid of this. And then throw our storage this way. I don't think that's too bad, although I do want to. Oh, not that one. I want to get rid of that. I think I want to do it this way and then put our grill in the back. Then if you look at it, it kind of looks like you know, a house, smokestack in the back, chimney, whatever you want to call it. And then we need to figure out our stairs. So we'll obviously have not stairs, we'll have a path there. Then if we need to, we can even come up and figure out another layer somehow. And then I'm thinking about possibly putting stairs in here, just kind of making a little bridge. Do I put them here? Hmm. I probably should have done it on this side because over here, then it kind of keeps it this way. I mean, it doesn't really matter, I suppose. We'll just go ahead and throw it here. We will get rid of this. Nope, just kidding. Highlight. We're not doing that. And crops, carrots, get that back. We are going to actually do what I just said. We're going to get rid of this. We're going to get rid of this. We're going to get rid of this. And we're going to just flip it. And I need to get rid of the path. Pathing is always somewhat difficult. If anyone has an easier way to get rid of pathing, let me know. Because this is the easiest way I've found, and it's not exactly easy. Although I have seen some other people just be able to whip it out and get rid of it real quick. But that is not me. So let me know in the comments if you have an easier way. I'd love to know. And then we will actually get rid of here, here, and here. So with that, we'll go ahead and hit play again, and then need to extend our pathing actually. And then probably high prioritize that so we can get our stuff put in. I also really wish you could place stairs on pathing instead of having to basically delete it. I mean, it's technically part of a path, is it not? So I feel like the fact you have to actually delete the path to install the stairs is kind of redundant in a way. But beyond that, you can see our log storage is full, so we're gonna have to work on that. We are filling up our tanks back here. Our irrigation tower is full. Farm is going great. And our planks and gears are going good too. So, with all that being said, we are a little over time that I want to be at. So, leave a comment, like, subscribe. Let me know if you want to see any designs done, anything different, anything I can do better. Let me know in the comments. And I will see you in the next one.